she was disgusting. She ended up bringing bugs into the room. And what happened was, so hey everyone, my name is Anya, and today I'm going to be talking about my horrible roommate situation. So to give you guys a quick little intro to me, because I don't really talk about myself like that on here. I am a college student, of course, and I go to Florida Atlantic University. I'm a junior and I'm majoring in multimedia journalism with a minor in digital marketing. And yeah, so that's my quick little synopsis. And basically, long story short, for my last academic school year, I had a really bad experience with the people that I was living with. I was placed into a dorm where I shared a room with another girl, and I had two other suite mates, and basically all four of us had to share one bathroom. That alone is just room for disaster because people are freaking disgusting. And living with roommates kind of shows you that a lot of people aren't really raised like you are. I'm Jamaican, so it's pretty common for us, at least, to like be big on cleanliness, because I would get chastised if I didn't clean or do what I had to do on my end. So it kind of already got ingrained into me, like leading into my adulthood. So just things like washing dishes and like cleaning my bathroom on a regular basis. Like, as annoying as my mom was, like, I understand why she was the way that she was. And so yeah, so basically, let me give you all my first impressions when I first came in, because I was the last person to come into the room. So I think because I was a sophomore, because they put me into a freshman dorm, but because when I chose my room I was still a freshman, my only options was to choose freshman dorm. So that's kind of why I was placed with all these younger kids. And so I was the last person to come in because the upperclassmen move into their dorms last in comparison to the freshmen. So my boyfriend and I, because my boyfriend was nice enough to help me move into my room, we come into the room, y'all. Like, my roommate, her side of the room was ridiculous. When I'm talking like clothes all over the floor and just stuff everywhere, like it was just a mess. I'm like, oh my gosh, like we only 3 days in to like basically being here, and you're already a mess. Like, really? Because at least like in the beginning, you're a lot more put together and stuff, and then like when the semester gets a little bit more rough, you might not have as much time to like tidy up as you would when things were a little bit less stressful. Like, that's just how it is for me. Like, I'm still a pretty neat person, but I do have my days, and that's just everybody. We're human and things happen, and that's just what it is. And I could tell too, when initially coming in, they didn't clean the bathroom upon entry. And when I moved into my last dorm, I made sure I deep cleaned the entire space, because the school said that they cleaned the bathroom, but you can tell that they left it how the last person left the room before you had came in. So I could tell that the bathroom wasn't cleaned. I'm like, Lord, like I already feel like I'm about to come into foolishness, and I just don't have time for this at all. Once I got settled in, I got all my stuff together, put up all my decorations and things like that, I spoke to them. And because when, I don't know how other schools are, but like for FAU, you have to complete a roommate agreement with all the people that you're living with. I don't really want to say that my last roommate was terrible, because she wasn't bad. Like, she's pretty cool people, and we still have each other on social media and stuff like that. But my issue was that I didn't really communicate clearly with her, like some of the issues that I had with her. So the little things that she would do that bothered me, I just sat there and suffered in silence. And that's not good, because at the end of the day, you can't get mad at people for carrying themselves a certain way if you're not communicating to them that, listen, like, can you do this? Can you like maybe take out the trash more? Little things like that. So I learned my lesson. I told myself, you know what, I'm gonna set the record straight with these girls right here. We did the roommate agreement, and we basically agreed in the roommate agreement on paper that the bathroom was going to be cleaned on a weekly basis. So basically we would switch out with each other. So maybe 1 week I'll be responsible for cleaning the bathroom. The next week my roommate will be responsible for cleaning the bathroom, and so on and so forth for the other girls. That's not really that big of a deal because you as a person would only be cleaning once a month. Like, anyways, we agreed on that. Now I was like, since I'm the one who initiated all this, I'll clean the bathroom first because that's just how I am. Like, you know, I'm the one who pushed it, so let me just again be the first person to clean the shared space. Cool. Clean the bathroom. It's in tip-top shape, whatever. Now it's time for the other girls to clean the bathroom. They don't clean the bathroom, and eventually it just got to the point where like the bathroom just kept getting worse and worse and worse. The garbage was overflowing, hair all over the floor, hair in the drain. Cause my sweet mate, she was like white Hispanic. I mean, not my sweet mate. My roommate was white Hispanic. My sweet mate was white, and then my other sweet mate was Haitian. So she was black like me, but that don't mean nothing because she was nasty too. And so yeah, just progressively got worse. So I tried to bring the RA into the situation. My RA, he was a what was he? He was a Catholic, so he really didn't care. He already had so much going on. His number one priority isn't to try to mediate the situation. So he did nothing. He and eventually, like, I think he ended up losing the job because he wasn't really doing his part as an RA. I tried talking to him again. They said that they would do it. They still never did it. I'm like, I'm not gonna sit here and keep telling grown adults to clean up if they don't want to do it, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. And so eventually it just got so bad to the point where like it was really pissing me off that this is how the bathroom was looking. And so one day I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but there's this like liquid bleach. I forgot the name of the brand, but basically I squirted it all over the main bathroom sink, the other bathroom with this toilet. I splattered it all over there and all over the shower, and I left to go to my boyfriend's house for the weekend because they couldn't really use the bathroom unless like they cleaned it. It came to that point, and I'm chilling with him, chilling with my boyfriend, and I see like my roommate is blowing up my phone, but I'm not answering the phone, and I see she texts me and she was like, Did you do that to the bathroom? I said, yes, I did, because I've been expressing to y'all like, yo, y'all need to clean the bathroom and y'all don't want to clean, and we can't keep living like this. And I was getting frustrated because I was nice to y'all and y'all didn't want to keep listening to me, so I have to be that person for y'all to like understand what I was trying to say. You know what I'm saying? People, you could be super nice to people and you could deliver things as nice as you can, and people will still just not listen to you, but you have to like be that person for people to really respect you and to like really understand where you coming from. And so I came back on Monday. Bathroom is spotless. Like when I say it was spotless, it was spotless. And apparently I think the Haitian girl, she was actually the one who ended up cleaning the bathroom. My RA came up to me, he was like, oh, like, you know, they had came in me about you doing that to the bathroom. I was like, well, I've been expressing to you and I've been expressing to them that the bathroom needs to be cleaned. You didn't do anything about it, they didn't do anything about it, so I had to get to that point. Like, what else do you want me to do? I think what ended up happening, because this happened so long ago, I really just don't remember every little like thing, but eventually we spoke about the situation and I apologized and like, you know, told him like, you know, I was trying my best to like communicate these things to you guys, but you guys weren't really understanding my viewpoint and understanding like why it's so important to me that the bathroom is clean, because it's not fair to me that I'm the only person taking the initiative to clean the bathroom. We kind of like came to the agreement that we're gonna clean the bathroom. When it was my roommate's time to clean, she cleaned the bathroom. When it was my turn to clean, I cleaned the bathroom. The white girl, who was my sweet mate, she cleaned the bathroom. And then when it came to the Haitian girl's turn to clean the bathroom, she didn't want to clean the bathroom. And I'm just like, everybody else did what they had to do, and you still want to be the one who just like has to make things difficult. So we have another talk.
Basically, she was saying how she doesn't feel like the bathroom should be cleaned that often. She thinks that the bathroom should be cleaned once a month. And she felt like, you know, I don't really see anything physically wrong with the bathroom. Like, the bathroom looks clean to me.
And I'm like, well, just because the bathroom doesn't seem physically dirty or anything doesn't mean that there's not bacteria like harboring on the surfaces in the bathroom. And she just was so against doing that. So I'm like, okay, I don't know. But she in particular was like the nastiest out of the bunch, because there'll be times I'll walk into the bathroom, there's pee all over the seat, and like she had a scent. So whenever she would use the bathroom, she would leave like this really, really bad scent in the bathroom, and it would like trail. And I'm just like, you're leaving pee on the toilet seat, you're doing all these things, and it's just like, you think that you just don't feel like the bathroom needs to be clean. Like, I don't understand. And yeah, and even my roommate too, she was disgusting. She ended up bringing bugs into the room. And what happened was, I came across a bug in my drawer. And again, she was disgusting. She ended up bringing bugs into the room. And what happened was, a clean person, like, I just didn't understand why I was finding bugs in my where my clothes were. And I addressed it with her. I was like, well, I feel like we need to clean the room more, because like, you need to do more to clean your side of the room, because I'm noticing that there's bugs in the room, and I found a bug in my drawer. Tell me how this girl was like,
Oh my gosh, I must have brought them in from my car.
I said, I'm like, you brought the bugs in from your car? She was like, do you know, first of all, do you know how nasty your car has to be for you to be able to bring bugs from your car to your living space? Bro, I was like, no way. FAU's like roommate situation is kind of trash, because they don't even match you up with people who have your similar interests. Like, they really, it's just honestly just randomized. And yeah, man, I dealt with a lot that year. It was really a rough school year. And honestly, it took COVID to like make landfall in Florida for them to like really take the cleanliness thing like really, really, really seriously. Because things got serious with COVID, at least now here, maybe late February to early March. And they're like, oh, I think now we need to start cleaning more, and I'll do this and I'll do that. I'm just like, why does it have to get to the point where we're literally in a global pandemic for you to feel the need or finally take the initiative to clean the living space? Just thinking about it just like got me stressed and just pissing me off. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and be sure to follow me on Instagram at Curly Cartel.